Yo guys, what is going on? It's me, Stiflert, here with another Minecraft video. And actually, this is the first video of a whole new focus for this channel, as is community building. I've been very passionate about building community, just in the general world, right? I've spent a lot of time and have a lot of experience working in the coffee industry, building communities with people and making awesome connections with people all around the world. And now I'm bringing that here into Minecraft. And today, I want to have a little community shout out, I guess, to Sir Logdotzip. He actually just released a video earlier today about Minecraft YouTubers and why we are leaving. Well, why the big guys are leaving, right? And so I decided I'm going to start a new world, a brave new world, if you will. And we're going to launch this, and I'm just going to start playing, you know, like a normal Let's Play. And I'm going to chat with you a little bit. This is a reaction to Mr. Log.zip. He's a great guy, and I'm going to turn on my shaders here because why not, right? And great guy. He's got a lot of great videos, but he hit on some points that I thought were really, really important. Beautiful sunrise there. I thought were really important, and they have actually been a thought of mine while I've been trying to create, you know, my server with tree crafters or with this new YouTube channel. And my thoughts have been that there are so many Minecraft YouTubers out there, right? Like, and there are a ton of servers that exist, and just in general, a lot of people. And they're all doing some really cool things, but there is a lack of focus on community. And as community is like the most important thing to me, that's what I'm passionate about, and why I play the game is to be able to connect with a lot of different people, and why I think Minecraft in general is just such an awesome game to play, because you get to play online with so many creative people and build really amazing things. And so, you know, Log.zip, he made this video today that he released, and it was all about YouTubers, big name YouTubers, and why they're quitting. And he hit on some good points that I can agree with for the most part, and some points that I can't quite agree with, and then some other points that I think that he might have missed, with all due respect to him. He is definitely an inspiration for me to be able to, you know, create this YouTube channel. And you know, his videos have helped encourage me and have actually really taught me a lot. I've learned a lot just from watching him. And I've learned a lot from watching other Minecraft YouTubers. And I've definitely noticed a downward trend where a lot of YouTubers are leaving. They are not sticking around. And there's this question of, why is that? Does that mean that Minecraft is dying? Does that mean that, you know, in the next year or two, there will be no more Minecraft YouTubers? And, you know, Log.zip, he brings up, you know, some really good points, like I was saying. And so one of his points was, you know, that YouTube itself is making a lot of changes that makes it harder for small creators to pay the bills. And with that, I totally agree. YouTube has definitely made some changes. Actually, I need that. YouTube has definitely made some changes to their monetization policies, and, you know, just a lot of different policies overall. And it's made it really hard for new startup creators to get their footing under them. And that's been a concern for me too, because I'm brand new to this, right? This is my first video on this channel that is based on my new focus of, you know, building community. And, you know, YouTube's changes are somewhat scary to some people, right? And I understand that completely. Now, here's the thing though, and I think that Tyler, you know, brings this point up. YouTubers have to adapt. And, you know, it's survival of the fittest out here. That's always how it's been, and that's always how it's going to be. If you can't adapt your business, then you're going to struggle. And I do think that there are, you know, a lot of young YouTubers, especially. You know, I'm 29 years old, and, you know, there are a lot of YouTubers who, you know, are a little bit younger, 21, 20, even 16. Some of the popular YouTubers are a little bit older, maybe 25, 26. But, you know, there's still a lot of young faces, like young blood out there. And I don't know if they necessarily have figured out that they need to adapt. Log.zip has done a great job of adapting. And I think that, I'm going to touch on some of his points here in just a second about why, I think that he's done a really great job adapting. I should have probably made a sword for this, right? There we go. All right. I got a little bit of food. That's all I wanted. All right. So adapting to YouTube's policies, adapting your community to fit in with the, all the changes that YouTube is making. Just adapting yourself in general. And before I kind of get onto the main point of this video, I do want to also point out that Log.zip, he referenced, and many YouTubers have referenced the fact that searches for Minecraft have dropped on Google Trends. And yeah, sure, that's true. But if you look at the Google search trends, you will notice something, that the downward slope started happening about the same time that this little guy right here appeared. And you know what that is. That's our crafting recipes, right? These are these are all the crafting recipes. And yeah, sure, it doesn't show everything right up front, but it will show you how to craft all types of your different items. One of the main reasons why people search on Google or on YouTube for anything Minecraft related is because of those recipes. They don't know what the recipes are. Well, the moment that Microsoft and Mojang actually added this in, that immediately dropped with, it immediately took down the searches that were happening with Minecraft related content. The other thing is, like he said, there is a lot of content out there, and people, like the world is kind of saturated with Minecraft content and with Minecraft knowledge. And in fact, schools now are teaching students how to play Minecraft, right? Like there are schools with licenses for the entire school district. And I have never actually seen one of these in game. One of these little flower biomes. These are cool. Yeah, what is it? Flower forest. I've never been in one of these. I'm going to make my little house here. That is great. Yeah, but there are schools that have licenses. And so, your younger audience that is just getting introduced to Minecraft doesn't even need to, search on Google for Minecraft information because they're being taught it in class. They are learning how to do this stuff. And yeah, sure, there are some differences between, Minecraft Education Edition and the Minecraft Java on your computer that you might play on servers and stuff. But for the most part, you can still learn a lot of the same things. Yeah, so that's like looking at the search trends and using that to determine that Minecraft is dying is not really valid, in my opinion. Now, you could look at your Minecraft YouTubers and look at their viewership. Now, definitely there is a viewership change. There are fewer viewings of Minecraft YouTube channels than there were in the past. And you can definitely see that. You don't even need to have access to some of these accounts to see, you go back a few months and some of these YouTubers are getting hundreds of thousands, if not millions of views on their YouTube videos. And now they're not getting nearly as many. And again, that goes back to the fact that Minecraft YouTubers are, not really innovating as much as they could be. They're not focusing on their community, which is the main point I want to get to here in just a moment. And there's, to be completely honest, there's a little bit of whining that's going on, which viewers don't really care to listen to, right? You can get away with a little bit of that if you're genuine and, you're being honest. Like, that's totally cool. I think that people do respect a genuine creator. But, for the most part, people don't want to hear, constant complaints about YouTube monetization and things like that. They want to see good content. I don't know what I'm going to do back here. I need to get some iron. I kind of want this as, that's beautiful over there. I'm going to take my torches and go over there instead. But yeah, so, Minecraft YouTubers, I just think that, there needs to be a shift. And if we can see that shift, then we are going to see success. And that's part of what my job is here now. And what I am hoping to do for you guys is actually create the content that will help you to engage with your communities. So I want to give some examples of, I'm not going to name any names, but I've watched some YouTubers who consistently put out the same types of videos, and Logdotzip actually touched on this too. He said, like, if you're putting out the same type of content over and over, then you're going to eventually lose out on viewership because people will get bored with it. And I have literally sat inside of live streams before, and I have watched and listened to people, viewers say, hey, you should try something new. This is starting to get a little bit repetitive. And, those are valid complaints from the community, and YouTube creators, Minecraft YouTube creators, need to pay attention to that criticism from your viewers because people will get bored. Oh my goodness. Baby llamas. Oh, he's so cute. Oh, okay, this is my house. Okay, we're gonna go right over here. I don't want him to spit on me. But yeah, so, innovating and listening and communicating with your community. They are your lifeblood, right? So one other, last kind of comment within, some of those YouTubers that I think are not really, paying attention to their communities as well as they should. When you, now I can just kind of chill inside of this little hidey hole. When you start getting repetitive, a lot of times what tends to happen is you stop caring. And when you have Minecraft, YouTubers who are 21, 22, 26, 29, right, or even older, it's hard for us to connect with our younger audiences. And, they're young, right? They're younger than we are. And that's nothing against them, and it's nothing against us. It just is what it is, right? We have different experiences, different desires. And because of that age difference, we have to make sure that we are taking care of ourselves first of all, doing things that interest us, that we can be excited about. Because if you're not excited about something, then you're not going to care. And these young kids who are watching us, they will pick up on that immediately. They know when you don't care anymore. In fact, if you watch some of the YouTubers who have said that they've quit, they're saying that they're quitting because they're not excited anymore. Sometimes it's because of money and all that, but a lot of them are actually saying that they're not enjoying the game as much as they used to. And I think honestly that's because they're not doing things that they think that they enjoy. They're trying to do things to make these kids enjoy them. And here's the bottom line. They're gonna enjoy you if they can see that you are enjoying something. These kids look up to us, right? They want to be like us. And if they look at us and they're like, oh, well, they're really bored, then they're going to get disconnected. You already feel disconnected from them because they're younger than you. How much more disconnected are you going to feel when they start leaving or when they start saying that they want to see different content and you're dissatisfied with your content too? And there's just no engagement. I see some other YouTubers and they're great YouTubers. They have good energy and everything. Everything's just awesome, right? And there's a lot of really talented people out there. And it's such a bummer when I sit and I listen to these people on their YouTube channels, and they have no connection with their community at all. They don't talk with their community. They're not challenging their community. They're not creating with their community. And because of that even further, makes that divide even greater. Because they're not connected with anybody. They don't feel like they're part of the community, of any community. And I've heard some YouTubers who have gotten really, kind of emotional talking about that subject, about feeling isolated and feeling alone. And I get that because, I've been depressed. I've dealt with depression. I've dealt with, suicidal thoughts. I've dealt with all those types of isolated emotions. Just last year, I had a really hard year because I felt very betrayed by some friends that we were, doing some things together. And so I get that. I totally understand, where these YouTube creators are coming from when they say that they feel alone, even when they have millions of subscribers. So bottom line is, now that I'm here in my hole, I wish I would have gotten some wool. That's really the only thing that I needed was a little bit of wool, and I can get it from the llamas, but they're all babies that I saw. Well, okay. bottom line is this, all right? I think YouTube creators need to think about their communities more. Let's innovate. Let's do what Log.Zip is doing. I am so impressed by the growth that I've seen by his channel. He has created a weekly MNU, the Minecraft News Update, which deals a lot with community, and he said it perfectly in his video. And I saw that the moment I saw his video, just a week before he released his first MNU, he had this really heartfelt video about being connected with people and wanting to grow with his friends, and how some of his friends, his fellow YouTubers, had left. And as soon as I saw that MNU, I was like, yes, this dude gets it. He understands that he needs to reconnect with his community, right? So I think that type of stuff is awesome. Challenge your community, like JackSucksAtLife. JackSucksAtLife, every week he does videos where he talks directly to his community, and he tells them, like, I challenge you to perform this stunt on camera or do some kind of reaction video or something, right? And then the next week he shows off all of those videos. He watches them and reacts to them. So his community feels like they're being engaged with, and he feels connected with people. He starts to get to know their names. He's showing off all their fan art. There's just so much about JackSucksAtLife as well. He's built a strong community, and it's really cool to see him continue to connect with people. I think that is probably one of the biggest areas that we can move into as YouTube creators. One, stop focusing on Google Trends, right? Because sure, those numbers look scary. I don't live in fear. I'm not going to. That's why I'm starting this channel. If I lived in fear, I would not do this. If it's scary, then that means it's worth doing, right? If I'm nervous about it, then I'm doing something that's challenging me, and I can grow as a human being and as a contributing member of society and as a creator because I'm nervous and I'm challenged, right? So I'm not worried about Google Trends. I'm tired of hearing people saying that Minecraft is dying, because it's not. It's just changing. It's evolving. So I'm ignoring all that stuff. The fact that there are YouTubers who are quitting, honestly, fine, right? Like, okay. I should say that's a bummer, right? Like it's a bummer because people are leaving, and I would love to see more creators doing stuff, but that's just going to boost the rankings and the health of the smaller YouTubers like myself, or like SolidarityGaming, or some of these other YouTubers. When the bigger YouTubers leave, the smaller channels will start to take some success from that. And so keep your heads up, right? And then the other big point, the biggest thing that I can say that is important to me is find ways to engage with your community in unique ways, right? Talk to them about real life stuff if you have to, right? Find challenges for yourself that are sent to you by your community. MumboJumbo, right? He does the I build your silly redstone ideas. Grian has videos about, building crazy stuff that his community, he has tutorials for his community based on ideas and suggestions that they have. Log.Zip, every week he's got that MNU. And in fact, almost every single day he's releasing content that is, super unique, and it is great for people who are excited about Minecraft and are really interested in doing unique things with it. And a lot of times it's based off of suggestions from Minecrafters in the community. So, overall, I think that connecting with our communities is going to be key going forward in 2018. I've kind of rambled on a little bit here because I think that this is an important subject, and I just wanted to respond to Log.Zip and say, dude, I see you. I think you're doing phenomenally, and I see other creators out there, other Minecraft YouTubers out there, and I think you guys are doing phenomenally. And to the rest of you that are still struggling, that feel isolated and alone, take a note from these creators who are really engaging with their communities. Yeah, sure, your viewers might be younger, but there are millions of Minecraft players, and there are millions of those within that millions, 100 million, right? There are millions of those who are in your age range, who have the same interest as you. Don't do something just because you think that that's what's going to get you clicks. Do something that interests and excites you, because that's the type of stuff that people are actually going to be interested in watching. And you're just going to be a healthier individual in your mind, in your heart, in your emotions, and in your wallet, maybe, hopefully, right? So thanks so much for watching, guys. I kind of, you know, I didn't really pay much attention in here, did I? I could have done a little bit better with my Minecrafting here, but I've got a little base, and that's good enough for me. I've got my starter wood and everything here. I hope that you enjoyed this. I hope, you know, if you agree or disagree, let me know in the comments. Logdotzip, I'd love a response from you, man. I think that you're doing cool stuff. You know, shout out, whatever. And you know, leave a comment with your favorite YouTubers below in the comments, right? Let us know what you think that YouTubers can be doing to grow their channels and to build a sustainable community today. Maybe it's that they should be launching their own servers. I know that there's a lot of Minecraft YouTubers who have their own servers, but they never log on to those servers. They never connect with anybody. You know, SolidarityGaming is a good example of a YouTuber who once a week, he actually logs on to his server and records a video with the players who are on that server. I think that that's rad. So anyway, guys, that is it for today. I appreciate you stopping by and listening to me ramble for so long. I'm excited to do like some actual really cool videos showing off plugins for server owners and you know, tutorials on how to build your communities and, you know, connect with people. And I hope that you will stick around with me. Man, I'm saying and yeah, a lot, aren't I? I'm gonna have to practice that, but that's all right. Practice makes perfect. We got to get better every day, right? So I have enjoyed this, and I hope you have too. Looking forward to next time. Peace.